So how did white become the best color in Standard? There's been 2 weeks of Dominaria Standard and already the set's making its presence felt in the winning deck list. That's pretty remarkable. You see, the likelihood of Dominaria having an impact on Standard is pretty low. I'm not even saying the set's bad. We were all there for the preview season. We all know how awesome all the cards are. It's just that there are so many sets in Standard now. And for the most part, they're all bonkers too. Kaladesh, all-time powerful set with 3 cards banned. Aether Revolt, broken in half. 2 cards in that set are banned. Amonkhet, home to 2 of the most annoying mythic rare creatures ever printed. Hour of Devastation, 1 more busted god, 1 more banned card. Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan are kinda weak sauce so far, but they've still got a decent handful of heavy hitters, and between the 2 sets, there's a banned card in there, which, yeah, whatever. What I'm getting at here is that the odds were stacked against Dominaria. It needed to have cards that were better than the cards in 6 other sets in order to compete. Turns out Dominaria was up to the challenge. Before Dominaria, white decks went one of 2 ways: a plodding approach of the second Sun deck that was incapable of winning a sideboarded game, or a Godpharaoh's Gift deck that made a 6/6 hasty Angel of Invention. And that second one didn't even last too long because everyone figured out blue-red was the way to build Godpharaoh's Gift. So, Plains enthusiasts were in dire straits, but thanks to the goodies Dominaria brings to the table, white finally becomes the centerpiece instead of the role player. Let's start with Seal Away. In recent years, removal spells typically aren't this efficient, nor do they deal with such a wide variety of creatures. All that Seal Away requires is that the creature be tapped, and most creatures tap when they attack, so that's perfect. Like Oblivion Ring and Journey to Nowhere before it, Seal Away is still susceptible to enchantment removal, but if you're playing a control deck like this one, you can always just counter the disenchant, or draw so many more cards that it just doesn't matter. That usually works. If you don't want to play control, Seal Away goes perfect with History of Benalia, a card that can get really juicy if you draw multiple copies. Each successive History of Benalia boosts the knights from the last one, as well as any other knights you've got kicking around. Most decks have a tough time against removal, but History of Benalia is 2 creatures and a pump spell for them, all in 1 card. Lyra Dawnbringer is the icing on the cake. This callback to Baneslayer Angel does everything you need against mono red, giving white decks some badly needed game against mountains. As plenty of players can attest to, Regal Caracal and Authority of the Consuls just weren't cutting it. Lyra Dawnbringer is a lot of lifelink, a lot of flying, and a lot of numbers. Mono red decks are perfectly capable of bringing down a 3/3 and the 2/2s that come with it, but the range of red cards that deal with a 5/5 are much more narrow. Let's face it, a fight with fire isn't turning things around. These 3 cards, along with pre-existing white cards like Cast Out and Fumigate, and multicolored white cards like Teferi, herald a renaissance of what was recently Standard's worst color. If you're loving Dominaria and how it's shaking up Standard, like, subscribe, and let us know what your favorite Magic color is in the comments. Who knows? Maybe we'll break down your favorite color next. See you next time.